The fashion industry is a £1 billion industry in the UK, with an estimated 600,000 employees. There is an increasing number of people wanting and fighting to be part of this fast-paced, exciting industry. Many people want to know the answer to the ever so precious question: how do you make it in the fashion industry?
The fashion industry is one segment that's continuing to grow in this struggling economy.
We would be in college till 10 o'clock at night, still working.
A lot of hard work goes on behind the scenes.
The pressure, the timekeeping.
Studying at a fashion college is a typical route towards the industry, and there are tons of different schools and courses to choose from.
I went to the London College of Fashion and I studied a HND course in fashion design.
I studied at Southampton University, did a fashion design course. Throughout the course we had different projects which gave me awareness into the fashion industry, because most of the projects were actual real life scenarios.
We looked at not only two-dimensional design, but we also made garments and we learnt how to cut patterns. We learnt some millinery and lots of different techniques and skills that would enable us then to go forward and get work in the industry afterwards.
It really gave me insight to what companies were after, the demands that you had to meet deadlines.
The low points, let's say, would be things like working to deadlines. We would be in college till 10 o'clock at night, still working, trying to get collections finished and that kind of thing. However, that would then add to a high point at the end of the course, where we all had to put together our own collection. We saw it on a catwalk and saw models modelling our work.
So many different careers are involved in the fashion industry, from high street fashion to costume, from retail to journalism, and public relations to couture.
When I first left college, I went to work in the fashion industry in London, was working in Oxford Circus. I moved on to a couple of other jobs within the fashion industry in London after that, and thoroughly enjoyed it. However, later on I then digressed and my work took me to making costumes. And making costumes for theatre productions and seeing those clothes that I've made and designed on the stage.
My name is Maya Walters. I'm a regional business manager for a brand called East, sells women's clothing. I'd always worked in shops alongside school and college, so I decided to go for the deputy manager's role, which I got. And then 2 years ago now, they created a new role, which was a regional manager role to cover the Southwest, because as a company we'd grown quite a lot, opening a lot of new stores. I interviewed for that position and got it, so I've been doing that for the last 2 years.
Fashion, as you know, is can be quite sarcastic and difficult to take criticism from fashion designers, so you've just got to be really open-minded to the feedback you're going to receive and not take it personal, and be able to adapt your work to try to meet different needs.
Another simple piece of advice I'd give somebody wanting to get into the industry is to keep up to date with what trends are in each season. Read as many fashion magazines as you can, take time to look around the stores, look at the products, what's in their windows, and it will really make you to help you to make commercial decisions.
If I were to offer any advice to anybody that wants to go into this line of work, I would say if you have a passion for it, then do it. It's hard work, but if it's your passion, you'll put in the graft and get there in the end. It's certainly worth it.